Hi guys, so I'm back with the live stream. Yesterday I couldn't do the live stream because of the sandstorm and power outage. Plus the internet has been acting really shit for the past couple of weeks. And so so today I just want to talk general things about trading. So the way people perceive about trading that you can start making money in 3 months, 6 months or even a year is an illusion. You are delusional if you think that you can take away the money from the markets within 6 months or a year. Even if you get it and you think that you have figured it out, the market will humble you. The market will humble you, and the market humbles everyone. The market humbles the people who have made $100 million and yet they are now compelled to sell a mentorship. This is how hard and insanely hard this game is. So, no matter what people tell you, just remember this is insanely hard work. And this is a common sense, I think. Once you know that trading is the only field or only niche or only business or whatever you may call it, in which you can gain exponential returns, there is no other conventional business, there is no other job, there is no other thing that could provide so much potential or ROI against your investment. But to reach that point, it's not it's not easy. It's not easy at all. People get depressed, people get carried away with trading. And anybody who thinks that trading is easy, or like Tom Danty mentioned, that even if you figure out the things about the market, either the market changes or the other players do. So, and this is why people go into drawdown. This is why I went into drawdown. This is why anybody authentic who shares their trading history go into drawdown, lose their mind, or completely just abandon trading. So this is this is insanely hard work. This is insanely hard work and insanely addictive. Like you could actually get addicted to trading after a year or two, and either you will lose your mind, either you will lose your life, either you will lose your peace of mind, and yet you will keep coming back to this market thinking that you can make money. And now again power is out. So this is the problem, you see. This is the problem that I said in the start, that this is how the condition is of power outage these days. So let's go over some. Okay, yeah. I recently discovered a good channel. This is really good stuff. So this is really good stuff. So many things that I can't describe verbally, I've seen this guy describing all those things from a layman perspective, and he does it very good. So, for example, he described the same methodology that I use for stop loss management or trade management. Where is that video? Yeah, this one. So he describes he describes stop loss management in this video from a discretionary trading perspective. And then his discretionary trading video. This one, why this fails? Yeah, this one. This strategy is good. And this video is an eye opener. This video is this video is really an eye opener. So this one and this one and this one, stop loss and re-entry technique. And also there was a so this one is also a good video. So this one's also a good video. Hey Sunny. I just want to turn the fan on. So, do you want to talk about anything? Because I have not anything to talk about today, except talking about these videos or this new channel that I discovered. So he talks very close to what I trade. I mean, I'm not good at conveying my thoughts verbally, but he is really good, really good. Please do prop firm trading again. I'm done with prop firms. I'm really done with prop firms. I don't want to change my strategy or my uh, destroy my edge just to trade with prop firms. The same amount that I earn from prop firms, I can do that with my personal capital as well. And prop firms are minus sum game. So negative sum game. Prop firm trading is a negative sum game. Once you have made enough money, you should switch to personal account or personal trading accounts with a good broker. Obviously, prop firms are uh, doing shitty things like on FTMO. First, they changed my swing account to standard account, and after that, they started charging me uh, swaps, unrealistic swaps. So charging a $500 swap for holding a trade overnight on a one standard lot is absurd, and the slippage as soon as you start going up in capital, the prop firms change your slippage settings. So you start getting more slippage as you go on higher on bigger capital or start trading with bigger lot sizes. The bigger lot size you are using to open or close a trade, the bigger the slippage will be, and that is not including spread. So why should I even think about trading with prop firms unless I go broke on my personal capital? Thank God. One of my friend withdrawal 89K from funding pips. They paid every time. Yeah, but the problem with funding pips is I cannot trade with funding pips, and let me show you why. So trading objectives. So on a master account, on both of evaluation phases, it's all right, right? But when you get funded, this rule, as you know, I use multiple re-entries to confirm a trade and to find a home run or a good trade, basically. And they say that you cannot. So this is the rule of funding pips. Opening a new position in the same direction within 10 minutes after closing a losing trade is considered part of the same trade idea and must not hit the maximum risk per trade idea for your account size. So this is the problem. Funding pips pays you all the time. FTMO pays you all the time. I'm not saying that they deny payouts. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying that they completely change your trading strategy. So I cannot hold overnight. I cannot hold overnight while my trading core trading strategy is trading overnights. So how can I trade with funding pips? Because of these two rules. And on FTMO, I can hold overnight, but this they started charging me insane swaps. So charging a $500 swap just for holding 1 hour, just for holding overnight on a one standard lot is insane. And then on top the slippage. So why should I change my strategy just because I want to trade with prop firms? I mean, if I have a working edge that I know is working according to my stats and is making me profit, why should I be afraid of trading my personal account? But I understand your perspective. Obviously, in the start, everyone is undercapitalized. Like I was undercapitalized before 2019, and from 2019 to 2022, I made insane money by freelancing on Fiverr and Upwork, and then I used that money to make more money from trading. That is how it works. Which is why I withdrew $10,000 last month from my personal account, when I went into drawdown and it crossed the limit. This is the reason. I always need money to trade for another day. On the other hand, prop firms make you disciplined. Yeah, on that point, I completely agree that prop firms teach you discipline and prop firms teach you to trade with consistency. Currently, you are doing only trading. Currently, I am trading only on my personal account, this account that I turned to 3,200 in the last week from 1,300. So I flipped this account in the last week, and also on my bigger accounts. But I'm never going to reveal my bigger accounts because I live in Pakistan, one, and two, I don't need validation from people. I just want to prove that my strategy works, and it works if anyone knows how to read these stats, these advanced stats, all the tabs in. If anyone can read these tabs in advanced statistics on my FX book, they will know that it works. So I'm only trading my personal account. So in last week, I did this. I had an equity or balance of, sorry, I had a balance of 1356, right? And with one trade, my balance has gone up to 3,200. So tell me, why should I trade with prop firms? I can trade small accounts publicly and quickly compound them. I've done it for almost 2 years. I turned $500 again and again and again into $1,000 and kept withdrawing. That is what I kept doing on this account. On this account. Do you see deposits and withdrawals? This is what I kept doing on my personal account, on this personal account. So if I can make $500 from $500 every month, or $1,000 from $1,000 account every month by trading the prop firm model, meaning my whole equity, which broker best for India. I only trade with FX Pro. So this is the broker that I trade with, FX Pro. I have been trading with them since 2016. I think you need to check if this broker is accessible to you or not. They are regulated with FCA in the UK, and I have been trading with them since 2016. So let me show you. And I have never faced a problem. Spread and swap. I have a swap free account. I have an Islamic swap free account, but I have to pay commissions. because this is a C trader account, not a MT5 account. So on MT5 accounts, if you have a zero spread or raw spread account, you have to pay commissions. Otherwise, you pay with spreads and swaps. So on my C trader, I don't pay in swaps. So do you see my history with FX Pro goes all the way back to 2016. These are all 18, 17, 17, and then six, yeah, here 16. So made the first deposit that I made with FX Pro was in 2016. So I've been trading with them since 2016, and I have never faced a problem. I have an affiliate link in the description if you want to open an account with this broker, if it's accessible in your country. So let me show you commissions. And do you see I don't even have a swap button to switch on or off, because I'm not charged with swap. As an Indian or any other religion than Islam or Muslim, you will have to pay swaps, and you can't even apply for a swap free account on any broker, I think. As a Muslim, you can. So I only pay in commissions, but not in swaps. And I can hold a trade for as long as I want. Wire trading, no one can teach. Wire trading, no one can teach. What do you mean by wire trading, no one can teach? I can teach you how to think in order to trade. I cannot teach you trading. Nobody can teach anybody how to trade. But people can but people can teach you how to think, or what behaviors or what qualities you need to have in order to succeed in trading. Because trading is a subjective journey, trading is a subjective approach. Everybody thinks or do things in trading in their own way. I still don't get it. What do you mean by why trading no one can teach? Why trading no one can teach? People teach trading because they are afraid to lose the money that they have made from the markets. This is the most optimistic answer to this question. And the further we get away from this answer, why can't anyone teach someone how to trade? Because trading is a subjective approach. Trading is a trading is completely subjective approach. Why do I trade in the first place, or why do you want to trade in the first place? Because you don't want to be accountable by anybody else. You don't want anybody to push orders on you. You don't want to be told what to do, which means which means you need to be very, very, very self aware and self accountable. So in trading, nobody else will reveal my mistakes to me, or my goods or my bads, or how my strategy works, or what is the best aspect or thing that I should do in trading. Only I can judge that, because this is a personal thing. This is trading is a subjective skill. Everybody has a different sort of edge. Somebody is bad. Somebody is good at scalping. Somebody is good at swing trading. Somebody is good at investing or position trading. And all all those somebodies combined are less than 1% of the total population of human beings. Other than that, everybody else is a marketer of some sort. So even if I say that I don't teach anybody, or I don't sell a course, or I don't sell signals or anything, I have an affiliate link in my bio for a broker, right? And also, when this channel gets monetized, I'll earn in the I turned $500 to 12,000, but in the end lost everything. Yeah, if you do that, nobody has ever made insane amount of money or exponential returns and haven't lost most of it. Everybody loses the money that they have made exponentially with trading. So what you need to do is start from $500. At the end of every month, whatever is above $500, withdraw it and keep trading with $500. And as soon as you start becoming confident, and then you can increase your size or risk, and instead of keeping $500 as a base balance, you start keeping $1,000 as a base balance, and go on from there. Like every month, every at the end of every month, if you are plus $1,000, you withdraw the money above 1,000, whatever it is. And if you are down in money, you don't withdraw or you don't deposit anything. You just keep trading and consider it a month closing with a drawdown. That is how you keep the money that you make from the markets. Otherwise, you will keep giving back all the money to the markets. And do you know the actual reason why all of us give it all back in the end? Because if you turn $500 into $5,000 by increasing the risk every time that you have made the profit, whatever profit you make, you use it your base risk for the next trade, and you keep doing it. So even if you have a high winning system, high win rate system trading strategy, you will have a limit of winning trades. Eventually, you will hit a losing streak. Eventually, you will end up losing some trades. And just imagine when you have like you said, you had $12,000 in the end, and you lost it because on your last trades you were pushing the size that you have never traded before. So human mind needs practice. Do you start running? If I ask you to go for a run, will you go for a 10K, 5K, or 20K run, or run a marathon on the first day? No. You start small, you build your muscle memory, and then you go above. I thought I would buy a sports car, but I lost everything. You lost everything because your why was not strong. I have been trading since 2013 because my why is, I think, by far the strongest. I just genuinely don't like people or like to interact with people or take orders or be told what to do, which is why I chose trading, because trading is a subjective skill. You are the one who needs to think and figure out things, and you are the only one who will enjoy the benefits or the returns that you will get by adopting good habits and doing good in trading in general. So my rough guess is when you were trading $12,000, you were trading with a one standard lot, if I am not wrong. So $10 per pip increment. Am I correct? And you used to place no stop losses. You used to trade with no stop losses one, or either you used to trade with no stop loss, or you used to trade with very wide stops. Yes, you are correct. I know because I keep talking to people and I keep seeing the same habits of losing traders. So there is a pattern of losing traders basically, like there is a pattern of winning traders. So winning traders have some common traits, and also the losing traders have some common traits. Let me show you actually how do I do it. I mean, how do I not lose all the money at once? I moved my stop loss every time. Yeah. I can move my take profit, but I never move my stop loss. In fact, I don't even let my trades go to my stop loss most of the times, unless I am not in front of the markets. And so last month, current month, previous month. Yeah. So here is my peak equity. So my peak equity was at a minute here. So my peak equity was 19,961. So basically almost 20K. And from 20K, I started going into drawdown and I kept going and kept going into drawdown, losing streak until my balance reached at 11,391. So I already had lost almost 40 45% uh, equity of my account in this drawdown. So what was the best thing to do? Withdraw the money. Withdraw the money. So what did I do? I withdrew all the money and only kept $500 as a base balance just to keep trading and keep feeding my trading addiction. And since then I have been since I have came out of the drawdown, I have just started pushing size and started growing my account. That is how you survive. You can't trade another day if you can't survive. So survival is more important than making profits, which is why I have a low win rate. I am okay with how to protect profit. Like I said, start small. Start trading with $500 and at least keep withdrawing the money that you have above $500 at the end of every month for at least 3 months. So after 3 months, for example, for 3 months, for 3 consecutive months, in total you have made $500 from $500. So for on first month you made, so let's say on first month you make $150 from $500. So now what is your balance? Your balance is 650. You withdraw this $150 at the end of the month, and now and then start with again with $500. So again you have $500. Now you made $200. Withdraw $200. Again this month maybe you made only $50. Withdraw $50. Or if you went into minus, let's say you close a month at 450. So now you are $50 in drawdown. This month you can't withdraw anything. First you need to recover this drawdown. And once you are comfortable with trading this account, so you might be thinking how you are going to make $150 or $200 from a $500 account realistically. Well, you need to trade the $500 account as your max drawdown. You can't think of percentages with a small capital. Nobody has made millions by trading small capital and by risking 1 or 2%. So 1% of this $500 account will be a $5. What do you think? How much you can make by risking $5 on each trade? I don't think you'll be able to make even $100 after a month if you are a swing trader. If you are risking 5%, $5 or 1%, so this is how you do it. So in my case, on $1,000, I on $1,000 account, I am risking $100 on one trade, or I have a $250 or had a $250 weekly risk cap. So I was risking $250 per week during the past 2 or 3 weeks. Now it has gone up. From now on, I'll be risking almost $300 to $400 per week. So as my account grows, I'll also increase the risk, but gradually, not drastically. So it doesn't mean that I have doubled my account and I should necessarily double my risk. That is not a good approach. You will burn out. You will burn out if you hit a losing streak. So for now, I had a good winning streak. What if in the next week I have a losing streak and I have increased my size? What will happen? What will happen? The same thing that happened to me last month, previous month. So what actually happened? Starting from here, do you see me increasing my size drastically? So I was trading with 0.05 or zero point 0.1 lots, and while having a good balance, I was trading with one standard lot, 0.5, 0.25, and I didn't know that I am going to start on a losing streak. So you never know. Every trade is a coin flip. Every trade is a coin flip. So you can never expect a certain outcome from a trade, which is why I said about this trade. So about this trade, in trading recap, I said if the price comes back to this area, I have a small stop, or I have a tight stop, because I just want to get out of this trade quickly with a 100 tick stop or $150 stop loss here. So I just want to get out of this trade quickly if the price falls below this London session close. It might go to this area. It might go to this area, and from there it could go up. So I divide my risk basically. I divide my risk in multiple entries. I don't re enter because I am confused or anything. No. I already have a plan, and I don't start pushing sizes uh, at once. So, according to what I said, if I have a $400 cap as weekly risk, and I had to risk $400 on this trade, where would my stop be? My stop would be almost, so 400 divided by 1.5, 266 pips. 266 pips. So from here to 266 pips, it goes below. Yeah, it goes below here, the close of the day. Why should I wait for the trade to go so far against me to tell me that I am wrong? Why can I not close it quickly? And why should I not cut my losses quickly? I think earning money in trading is easy, but preserving it is the hard part. No, both things are competitively hard. Earning money in trading, if you think that you have made money in trading by your skill, that then I would say that I hope that I hope that the market doesn't humble you, because anybody who thinks that they have made money by their intelligence or IQ or strategy or whatever, that is not a good approach. The market will humble you. The market humbles you when you are at the top of your confidence. Market humbles you when you are at the top of your equity curve. Market humbles you when people start noticing you. Market humbles you when you start being arrogant on social media. And like you said, earning money in trading is easy. No, it's not. And let me show you why. So, for example, if I go through my own trading stats, this is a growth curve in my in terms of pips. So I never assume or expect a certain outcome from a trade. So in this trade, I'm not certain that it will go up or go in my favor right here. It won't. Most probably it won't. And I am prepared to lose this money in order to bet on this same trade idea with another pocket of risk. So I have a limited risk on one trade idea. So I might take two or three re-entries on this trade idea. If it falls below this, if it falls below this low or 4023 or 25, I'll change my bias and I'll uh, change the trade idea. You know, Bill. No, let's find out. This guy. This guy. No, I don't know. Well, at Cornell University and turned it into 250 only to lose it all in one bad trade. That last taught him the important. Yeah. So I have learned from my trading that every time I start losing money or every time I go on a losing streak, because I never expect a certain outcome from a trade or a set of trades, I withdraw the money. I withdraw most of the money from my account. That is the only way that I have learned all during all these years. That is the only way to save your capital. So as soon as you start losing money or as soon as you start going on tilt, you need to withdraw your money or most of the money from your trading account. So like here, after in June, so here my losing streak starts, and at the same time I'm pushing size. But as soon as I crossed a certain risk limit, I withdrew most of the money from my account. That is the only way to keep the profits that you have made from the markets. So there is a cliche saying that you stay in cash during the market during the times of fear. So these days you need to be in cash because the stock market and overall financial markets are going down. So people are locked with cash and they are not putting their money on the table. So as soon as their edge will start working, or as soon as the market start going up, they will put the money. And that is what I'll do. And that is what I'm doing. As soon as I figured out the mistakes that I was making, I minus them. I stopped trading for content. I stopped trading from objective perspective. I went back to my own subjectivity, and now I am pushing size. But again, as soon as I reach $5,000 on this account, right now I am at 3,200. As soon as I am above or $5,000, at $5,000, I'll withdraw $4,000 and keep the base balance again at $1,000. And again, I'll start going up. So either I'll lose the $1,000 or double or triple or whatever it. And as soon as it goes to $5,000 again, I'll withdraw $4,000 again, and the base balance will be at $1,000. So I'll keep doing it for at least 3 months, and then I'll raise or increase my base balance to 2,000 or 5,000 again. So the way people tell you that you should limit your losses and you should let your winners run, it's not about risk to reward, or it's not about win rate. It's about figuring out that you are in a losing trade and getting out of it quickly. Like I said, I most of the times I don't even let my trades go to my stop loss. I figured out a thing from my statistics or my trading stats or history, that if the trade doesn't go in profit or in my favor right away, I need to wait for only 20 minutes. And if for the next 20 minutes the trade remains negative or against me, I close it. And it has worked 99% of the times for me. I think the people who make millions of dollars from trading on Instagram are still beginners compared to you. No, they don't make money or millions of dollars from trading. Who told you that they make millions of dollars from trading on Instagram? They don't millions of dollars from trading. They make millions of dollars by pushing content. Do you know what is the niche that has the highest CPC rate or click through rate on YouTube? Advertisers pay at least $14 per 1,000 views on YouTube. So if you are a trading content creator, you earn at least $14 per 1,000 views when your channel is monetized. And then the frenzy of this affiliate links start. People have multiple affiliate links. So, for example, this guy. So, okay, on this one, he doesn't have. They have multiple affiliate links in their. Uh, I think on this one he might have. Yeah, here. So how many affiliate links does he have? One, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how they make money. Or by selling courses, or by selling signals, or by mentorship. If these guys are so good at trading, what are they doing in front of the camera, or what are they doing by pushing this content? Why are they pushing this content? I don't claim to make millions of dollars from trading. Even if I have, I will never claim or show you my bigger accounts or anything that could get eyes on me, because I've struggled, and I've struggled more than anybody in trading because of my self-sufficient nature. I never asked anybody for help. I never asked, or I never went into any trading influencers DMs to ask about anything, which is why it took me so long. And also undercapitalization, obviously. I was undercapitalized like anybody else. I had only 100, 500, or maximum $1,000 to trade. And whenever I tried to risk 1%, 2% on a $500 account or $1,000 accounts, and in hope to make a living from that account, it didn't work. And that made me question this whole narrative. I know him, he makes crazy money through props. He's saying, yeah, he makes money from props with different KYCs. He doesn't make money from trading. He makes money by exploiting the loopholes in prop firm industry. So prop firm industry has a loophole. You can, for example, FTMO only has a max allocation of 400k, right? You can use multiple KYCs to open multiple, to buy multiple challenges with FTMO and go to 400k on each of them if you have a trading skill, or whatever you are doing, even if you are gambling. And you eventually, if you get a 2 million cap or 2 million capital with FTMO with multiple KYCs, what are you doing? You are not trading. You are just exploiting a loophole. Or if you are hedging, again on multiple prop firms and call it trading. So you buy on one account and sell on other account. That is how you pass phase one, and by pass phase two, you do gamble, and you just have to make 5%. And most people who have passed phase one also pass the phase two. Now the funded account is the real challenge. So most people who have passed phase one also pass phase two, but they blow their funded account without getting any payout. He makes crazy money through props, he's saying. Yes, everybody says that they make money. Obviously, they need to sell the thing, or the lifestyle, or the idea that you can make millions of dollars, or whatever your goals are. So this guy, another person, Lance Breinstein, this guy, he has made 100 million in verified profits, and he is also a part of Market Wizards book. What is your view? Where will the gold open? I have no idea. There are 43 minutes remaining until the market opens. Most probably, I don't know where the market will open, but if you ask me about my bias is that the gold will go up from here to at least this area, either at least visit this supply zone or this supply zone, or and then fall back from there or there. So this is my bias. But I don't know exactly where the market will open. Either it could gap up, or it could gap down, or it could open at the same place here and then start moving up or down or wherever it wants to go. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So another thing that I wanted to discuss, I'm going to implement a partial profit rule by the end of this month. So starting from July, I'll implement a partial profit rule. So I'll close 20% of my position at 100 to 150 pips. So as soon as the market moves in my favor to 100 or 150 pips, I'll take off 20%, or I'll close 20% of the position and bring the stop to break even, and then let the rest of the position run. I'm getting bored, so I was looking for who is streaming, and all I see is just 24/7 streams with that bot signals. So I have a question. If that trading bot is legit, and if that trading bot really makes money, why do the owner of that trading bot has to sell it for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars? Why? You can also find my positions open all the time. Previously, I had only my trading history public. Now I also have my open trades or open positions public. So you can check anytime my FX book and see if I am in a trade or not. But please don't consider it as a signal because I have a low win rate and you never know what happens. So I don't want anyone suing me in the end just because they copied my trades. This guy, so we were talking about this guy. He has made $100 million in verified profits, and he still works at SMB Capital, which is a Wall Street prop firm, right? But he stopped trading himself. Why? Let me show you why. He has mentioned multiple times in his own videos that the doctors asked him not to. So here, Alex Hermosi has mentioned this in a video that he wanted to sell a course because he didn't want to die early from trading stress. So this is why this is so hard. Trading is so hard. Yeah, so Tim Sykes is also talking about this thing because this thing has been getting attention. As soon as Alex Hormozy posted that clip where he said that he met $100 million verified trader, and the trader wanted to sell a mentorship, but he didn't have a good why. What's your opinion on live stream traders? Live stream, what do you call live stream trading? Do you call this live stream trading? So, for example, if I have done this and the market starts moving, is it a live trade? Do you consider this live trading or live stream trading? This is just drawing projection on a chart, on a trading view chart. So these are projections. These are not trades. This is trade. This is a trade. Ask them to reveal their account number. Ask them to attach their live account that they claim to trade live. Ask them to attach their account to my FX book. Ask them to make their history public, and then they can call it live trading. Otherwise, if they are just drawing these projections on the chart and call it live trading, fuck them. No, no, W. I'm good trading on my own. Great. So, what do you trade? What instrument do you trade, and what is your trading methodology? Are you a day trader, or are you a swing or position trader? Sunny, you don't know when people share selective trades. How do people actually share their trading histories? So, most of the trading influencers do this thing. They will go to their MetaTrader. So, I don't remember if I have a MT5. So, yeah. So, they will do this. They will go to their MT5. They will go to their MT5, and they will tell you that, oh, here, this is a live account. Oh, here is the history. You can check, I have made this much money in the month. And that is how they say that they have made money, or they made this much money from the markets. That is selective sharing. They are not sharing their trading history. They are only sharing selective wins. Or in worst case scenario, like I mentioned, if anybody is doing this thing, drawing projections on chart or doing paper trading. For now, I have logged in my trading account, or my broker on my on TradingView. But people don't even log in their trading broker, and they start paper trading. So what are you calling live trading? I want to know that exact thing. Live stream traders are all happy making 50 to 60 pips in trades. They call it target. Most of the traders who provide services or signals do one or one risk to reward, or one on two risk to reward. So, for example, they might have an entry here. They have a stop loss of 100 pips. Their first TP will be 50 pips. So, half of the initial stop loss, their TP2 will be at 150 pips, or sorry, 100 pips, then 150 pips, then 200 pips. And if the trade hits 50 pips against a 100 pip stop, they call it a good trade. Nobody has made millions, or nobody has made significant amount of money by trading 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. And anybody who claims that they have made millions or billions or whatever by trading 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, please share your complete trading history on one account. I don't want to see your selective accounts. I don't want you to share six accounts, six different accounts, each with 2 months or 3 months trading history or profits. I want to know your stats over the last 2 years on one account, and then prove it to me that you have made money by trading 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 or even negative risk to reward ratio. actually. And when the target one is hit, which is literally the negative risk to reward, they call it risk free trade. Yeah, I don't even break even my stop if the price goes to 2 hour or 3 hour in my favor. Let me show you. So I adopted this habit over the years. So like on what trade, what example? Here, the trade went almost 1.5 hour into my uh, in my favor, but I didn't uh, break even my stop. I closed it manually. Here, the market went almost 2.5 hour in my take profit in my favor, but I didn't close it. I closed it when it came back, and you can see that all over my trading history. I am a home run trader. I don't consider 200 or 300 pips trades good trades. I am okay with a low win rate. I am okay with a low win rate, but I can't rely on low risk to reward ratio. So, like here, so these are the trades closed in pips. This is the risk to reward, and this is the MFE or most favored excursion, or the maximum a trade has moved in my favor. So, here 1850 pips, 725 pips, almost 700 pips. So on this particular trade, the trade went almost 600 pips in my favor, and yet I closed it with a trailing stop. Not, I didn't close it with a 1 to 3 risk to reward. I was already here. You can see I had a 200 pips stop, and the market went almost above 3 hours in my favor, and I didn't close it. Oh, so you started the topic. Give me honest opinion, as I am still learning my trading. My trades are mostly one to five and above. So should I move SL to break even after 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, or should I just wait for TP? It depends. It depends. It depends on multiple factors. It depends what are you trading. It depends on the trade idea. It depends on your trade location. So if you want to force a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio while trading in this range, you will never be able to find or achieve 1 to 5. If you are going to trade the breakout of this range, as I did on Monday, or on Thursday and Friday. So here, this was the range. This was the range, and I was trading the breakout of this range, right? I was trading the breakout of this range, and when I was trading the breakout of this range, my target is what? 7.5 R. So I closed this trade with 7.5 R. But if this trade was in not so here, this trade wasn't a breakout trade. This was an intraday trade, and on it I had a 1.5 R. This trade wasn't also a breakout trade. This was only an intraday trade, and yet I got almost 3 hours. But here, check here. This was a breakout trade, a home run. This was also a home run trade, but I closed it. This was a home run trade, a breakout, as you can see. If you go back and check my trading history, you will find why I took all these trades. So this was a breakout trade and this was a home run. I didn't prefer a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. So it depends on what location you are entering a trade. You need to know where are you entering a trade. If you are entering in a range, if you and also never force your thinking on market. So when you ask me where do I think that the market will open, I didn't say here it will open or it will do this or it will do that. I'll wait and see what the market does. Lol, I also know that I can't force 1 to 5 in zonal market DW. I just want to know like how or when to trail, what should be the criteria. So if you're if you are targeting for a 1 to 5, break even your trade after 1 to 2. So as soon as your trade goes into 1 to 2, twice of your stop loss, you break even your trade and then move or trail your stop from there. I move my stops below the structure. So if I entered here, I'll move the stop. And I am keeping this trade or holding this position. I'll move the stop here as soon as this structure appears. And if we go above and we are here, I'll move my stop below this area and trail it. Otherwise, I'll just close it because I only trade or keep opened my positions on the impulse. I don't want the market to come back and show me a drawdown. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, I didn't wait the market to come back in drawdown. I closed it when it reached a certain limit. So I was targeting this zone because from here I am again bullish for the upside for at least 4500, 4600. And I just wanted to get out of this trade here. But I didn't move my stop. I had a break even stop on this trade because I know means like if I buy then shift SL to higher lows. Yeah, that is the best approach. Some people use EMAs or moving averages to trail their stop. Some people use uh, R to R system. So if the price moves 2 R if the price moves 1 hour in their favor, they break even their stop. If the price moves 2 hour in their favor, they move their stop to 1 hour. If the price moves into 3 hour in their favor, they move the stop to 2 hour, and so on. So there are multiple things that could work, and I don't know what your strategy is. So I can't say how you need to manage your trades or how you need to micromanage your trades. Sunny, India's famous trader FRX Law Bobby Arya is becoming famous very fast. He might be, although I don't know who that is. But means like if I buy the then shift SL to higher lows, right? Yeah. So what else? Sunny, you need to stop following or you need to stop going after trading influencers And I asked for the view where you think gold will open because I have my position open. I buy from 41.45, so I'm waiting for the market open and came across your stream. The market will open in 23 minutes, and I also have an long position here. So, like here, I have an open position on gold with 100 pips stop. So my stop is right below New York and London session. So never try to predict or impose your thinking. Never try to predict. Never try to impose your thinking on the market. The market that the market should do this or should do that. Lots of love, man. Great work. I liked it when you showed literally your journal. My trading history is public. I am the only trader on the internet with a public trading history. You can go and check my FX book from my link. And this is not a made up history. This is not a marketing account. I trade on live account and I share weekly stats. And I don't only share the percentage gain. I also share my complete advanced stats and my trading history and also my open positions. So whenever I have an open trade or open position, you can check my FX book and it will be there. And this FX Pro is a FCA regulated broker. So this is not a broker registered in Bahamas or whatever. So like I said, and like I started this video, or like I started this series of videos, everybody hits drawdowns. Everybody hits losing streak. So this is the past 2 years of history. And as you can see, I go into drawdown just like anybody else. But I keep trading on one account because I want to have my stats at one place and I don't have any intent to sell anything for now, which is why I don't need validation or fame or anything. When are you shifting to Dubai then? I don't have anything to market. So why should I shift to Dubai and rent a villa or a Lamborghini or whatever? I didn't become an introvert out of fashion. I didn't become an introvert in 2020 during COVID when everybody had to spend most of the times at home, and when they got out they became introvert or they started becoming introvert. BTW, when where are you from? I'm from Pakistan. If I had to sell anything, if I had to sell a course or mentorship, and I can also share messages or DMs from my different social media where people offer me money to teach them, and I always reject it, or I always deny them. Not because they are, not because I can't teach. This is what the neighbor said. Ah, BW. If I have anything to market, a course, a mentorship, a signal group, or a Discord community, I'll shift to Dubai. Or when I'm tired of trading, just like I mentioned, this guy, he made 100 millions in verified profits, and yet now he is selling a $12,000 mentorship. Why? Because trading is so stressful that it has burnt him out. And not just this guy, everybody else. Everybody else who claims that they profit from the markets or they achieved the lifestyle that they show on social media from trading. No, they didn't. They earned that lifestyle with affiliate commissions, with mentorships, with signal groups, and numerous other things, including all other trading services. Retirement plans are on point. Yeah. No, I won't go to Dubai for retirement. I'll find a quiet place in the mountains and just live there for the rest of my days. That is my retirement plan. I genuinely don't fuck with people. I genuinely don't like to people or peopling. I'm genuinely an introvert. I didn't, like I said, I didn't become an introvert by sitting at home during COVID. I'm actually an introvert. I was introvert since 2009, and since then I have been the same. I am that weirdo in a family who is never called for anything because they already have assumed that I'll not come, and even if I do, I'll sit in a corner quietly with my phone in my hand. Although it took me years to figure out this figure this out, that you can make more money by teaching others how to trade instead of trading itself. And yet I refuse to give up. I've been trading since 2013. I shared my I'm just 22, and I know one thing, that the ones earning don't make videos teaching how to do it. And those who are making videos are called something else. Most of them are content creators. No serious traders or a trader who actually trade for a living has the time to post multiple times in a week. This is why I don't post edited videos, and I only do trading recaps and these live streams. I don't post brain rot content, but these uneducated morons don't get the difference. Yeah, most people are dumb. Majority percentage of the human population is dumb. I'm sorry to say, but most people are dumb and on top greedy. People just assume that if this particular trading influencer has made millions from trading, they can too. While the reality is that trading influencer didn't make shit from trading. He lost money in trading, which is why he became a trading influencer, which is why he now pretends to be a profitable trader, which is why he has marketing accounts from trading brokers or fake payout certificates from prop firms. If they are so good at trading, why don't they share their trading histories publicly? Why don't they share these stats? I have taken 615 trades over the past 2 years with a 35% win rate. This is my average risk to reward ratio. This is my average. This is my best trade in terms of dollars. This is my worst trade in terms of dollars. This is my best trade in terms of pips. This is worst trade in terms of pips. This is the summary. This is how much I have made on my short trade. This is how much I have made on my long trades. This is my hourly win rate. This is my daily win rate. This is my risk of ruin. This is my duration that I held, that I held for on a trade. This is my maximum adverse excursion, and this is my maximum favored excursion. So this is how far a trade has gone positive in my favor or in negative in or against me. You post one video from inside the Porsche talking about trading, and trust me, you will have at least 10k subs in 24 hours. I don't need 24 I don't need 10k subs. I don't need 10k subs. Why would I need 10k subs? Do I have anything to sell? No. I don't have anything to sell. So why should I sacrifice my freedom just for the sake of money? My elder brother, who is also a father figure for me after my father passed away, has the biggest car dealership in my city, and I live in the second or third most populated city in Punjab, Pakistan. So I can borrow any of the luxury car or SUV or whatever for a day or two, or how long I want to, just to post or make videos for the content. I can do that. And nobody will be able to find that whether I am actually the owner of that car or not, to that extent. But I don't do it. Why should I? Why should I sacrifice my freedom just for the sake of more money? I'm already making enough. You need to balance your needs versus your wants. I mean, I want a Lamborghini. I also want a private jet. But I don't need a Lamborghini, and I certainly don't need a private jet. While living in South Asia, if you live in South Asia or a third world country in Africa or East Asia, all you need is $1,000 to spend a good life and to provide a good living to your family. Beyond that, it's all about your wants. BDW, how is Pakistani trading culture? Are the traders on that side also follow Traders Paradise and Trader Room lol? No. Most people here are taking shortcuts. So either they are selling services, either they are earning from affiliate commissions, or uh, what else? Mentorships, or they are using, or they are exploiting loopholes on prop firms by using different KYCs, multiple KYCs, or multiple accounts, or by hedging against different accounts, or by using arbitrage or hedging on broker accounts. Most of them. Yeah, people make money every now and then by luck or by whatever factor, but either they lose it all or they save it and multiply it by becoming a content creator. People here are dumber than Europe or America or whatever. So people think that our mentor has a RS turbo and he probably got this with trading. So why can I not do the same and get the car with trading? And why not learn from? Actually, yes, 1K dollar per month in India is more than enough to spend good healthy life. Yeah, exactly. That is what I said. People don't think that. So the only problem is they don't have a balance between their needs and wants. I understand my needs, and I certainly understand my wants. I don't have any wants whatsoever at this point in my life. I'm too old to. Mm, I'm too old to want those things. 1K per month is more than enough in most of the Asian countries. So if you go to Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, Afghanistan, Iran. So in these countries, $1,000 per month is more than enough. But the problem is people don't know how to balance their needs and wants. They keep prioritizing their wants instead of their needs. Even in some African countries, you can live off $1,000 per month comfortably. See if this moron See if these morons listen to their parents, they will understand all they wanted was 1K per month, but then they go to YouTube and watch others make 10K, 20K per month and they chase it and make nothing. No, most of the people that you see on social media claiming to make 10K or 20K per month are morons, are the actual morons. Because if they do, why not share their trading histories publicly? Why do they share trading stats uh, selectively? Why do they share trading stats like this? They will, oh, you wanted to check my stats. Somebody claimed that I make more money by selling courses and not by trading itself. Oh, here is my MT5 account with an unregulated broker. Oh, this is the history. Check the history. I have made $10,000 last month. Fuck them. They are only sharing a selective accounts with a selective period of trading history. They are not sharing their complete trading history. They are not telling the public the complete truth that out of every 12 months you will be in drawdown for the most part, minimum 3 months and maximum a year. So for the past 5 years I have been facing drawdowns consistently for 2 or 3 or 4 or sometimes 6 months in a year. But while I am in drawdown, I withdraw most of the money from my trading account and I just keep journaling my trading history by trading small. And when I know the markets are in my favor and I have a winning streak, what I do, I start pushing size and I deposit money back in the account. Watching Lambo and Porsche while having nothing. Try to earn a Honda City. No, Honda City is a good car. If it's a 1.5 CVT, it's a good car for a small family. For a family of two or three, I think it's a good car. Not just for the urban commute, but also for the highways and for long traveling. I was someone who showed his MT5, which literally showed a broker, which is a scam broker, and he had balance of 300K in that broker. No one realized why would someone put 300K in a scam broker? Because the broker financed him, because the broker provided him with a marketing account. Do you know what the marketing account is? A marketing account is an account with a generated history from the broker side that the trading influencers use to market that broker. If they are so good at trading and if they want to prove that prove their claim, why don't they share their trading history publicly, like I do? My FX book, my FX books link is everywhere on my social media, on every bio on my social media, and every stats people and the ones who share their my FX book, they only share their percentage gains. They don't share their complete trading histories down to the dollar value, let alone their open positions or open trades. I also have my open positions public all the time. I advise people not to follow my trades or copy my signals, but for the purpose of authenticity and to respond the claims of the people who say that I have also a marketing account. I do this, and I also share my weekly trading recaps. So Honda City is not just good; it's literally best, man. I ain't kidding. Yeah, but when you get Honda City, you will think that now you need to get an RS Turbo. Because as human beings, we always look above. We never bother to look down. So the market is about to open in few minutes, and then I'll just end this live stream. Yes, I know a marketing account, it is just a demo, but who will tell them that this isn't real money? Nobody can convince anybody about anything except when you are selling something. And I am targeting your inferiority complexes or the things that you don't have. So, somebody who dreams of a Lamborghini and doesn't have a Lamborghini, whenever they see somebody with a Lamborghini, they would naturally want to know how the person got that Lamborghini. And when the person says that they got it from trading, opening time. Yeah, Python chart would have opened, but my own broker's chart will open in 1 minute. Oh, fuck. So it gapped down, and there goes my stop. It opened with a gap down here. So now I'll wait the price to go to this area and see what happens. So here, the stop was hit here, and now this fucker is going back. But I'll wait for the Asian Open now. Most probably, I'll not enter right now, and I'll wait for the. So I'll end the live stream now, and thank you everybody for joining my live stream. And I'll see you guys next week in the trading recap or in the live stream. Bye.